Iyer, A-G, Iyer, you can say. A for apple, G for gold, and I-Y-E-R. A-G and I-Y-E-R. Iyer. Iyer is separate, that's the title, right?
Okay, sir.
That is Professor A.Gopal Krishna Iyer. I don't want to say the full name.
So you organize?
See, we are Falcon Media. Basically, that's our flagship enterprise. But we are a media company with a difference. What we do is we actually into specialized publishing in the area of energy, infrastructure, environment, defense. Then also we have, I call it science and technology. So a very different kind of set of publications we have. We are digital, and we also run something called the Infra TV, which is the first YouTube recognized channel of India, which actually puts up all our ground events up there. Like today, this Women's Award is happening for a CSR thing. That's very different because that's something I wanted to do for all these years. So it's come to the campus.
So is there any success tips you would like to share for students like us?
There's so many, but I do not know. One of the things is I would simply tell you that you want to achieve any success, break the hoodoo. The biggest problem is when we come out of our institutions, we want a salary, and that's what we have to stop. We have to start looking at when your parents can feed you and do for a country like India. I feel if the youth can actually sacrifice a little bit. This is the word I'm using, ruthlessly. Okay, पहले पैसों के पीछे ना जाएं, and सारी जो होड़ लगी हुई है कि क्या मिल रहा है, not only placement, how much this fellow is getting, that fellow is getting. This is a sort of war that will lead you nowhere, because after 2 years it will not be a dry run, it will be dried up actually. And the times are going to be so bad that with 10 lakh graduates coming out per month, and 1 crore literally per annum plus, asking for fresh appointments in this, and all youngsters, all caliber with good caliber. I'm telling you, unless there are job creators, I do not have any faith with the corporate sector with whom I am working. I don't want to give you anything, I want to be positive, but I don't want to give you a wrong picture. So if you prepare yourself mentally, that we will create either through a group or work for enterprises that are able to tell us and give us a channel to be an entrepreneur, then you're okay. But if you're saying no, मेरे को भी यही करना है, मेरे को अगली लड़कियां भी कभी वही हाल होगा, बेचारी होगा, क्योंकि वो कहेंगे मुझे शादी करना है, माँ बाप ने प्रेशर डालना है. अगर इस साइकोसिस में इंडिया चलता रहा, उसका वो टाइम निकल गया. It is a time to build. It is a time to be aggressive. It's a time to, you say, okay, one Modi is required. Narendra Modi. वो रहेगा, celibate and all that bull crap and what. It is not going to work. It's not only one prime minister. He's doing his job. What about us? We want दूसरा सूली पे चढ़ जाए. सूली पे वो चढ़े. तुम क्या कर रहे हो? तो बस we are only going to be bank standards saying, hey, great Mr. Narendra Modi. That's great. No. So that's where the difference comes when you're interviewing me. Professor Iyer feels what Mr. Modi cannot do, Professor Iyer can do. That's the power I have. Right? We have sent him because in service of people. And if he does in service of, it will be in service of God. So I'm not in awe of my Prime Minister. It's not a shock and awe show. I respect him for what he is, right? I would say I respect Vajpayee even more than my Prime Minister. I want to see how he will focus himself on the Guru's work, right? So what we can do is the question now. That's what I say is the future. So every little kid out there must know my contribution is not a cog in the wheel, but an important idea to be part of the story. And then slowly come up in your own fields and excel.
Very inspiring.
This is what it is.
Thank you.
So I don't want to talk about anything else.